Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. I apologise if my voice sounds a little bit shit today. I'm still recovering from a cold. Anyway, last time Ann went into into Kamoshida's palace without our knowledge. I went to try and save her, and basically she went awakened to her persona, and now she's a part of the group. So this part, you might think we are going to go straight into back into Kamoshida's palace to make our way towards the center of the palace to unlock the treasure. No, in this part, and I think for the next couple of parts, we're going to be going off and we're going to be doing some social link and other side stuff in preparation for the in preparation to go through the main in preparation to go through Kamoshida's palace and get to the treasure. So for the next couple of parts, it's going to be nothing but social link stuff, and this is where we hear about the doctor. Not that one. This is the doctor who prescribes us special medication, so we've got to try and find out more about that. Meanwhile, we're texting in class. This isn't good. So yeah, this is pretty much just telling us that we are going to be going to the top of the going to the hiding place, which is on the roof of the school after school, to discuss what to do next. I feel a murderous intent. I think your dexterity has to be at a certain level to be able to avoid that. Because my dexterity is maxed, I can avoid that pretty easily. But if your dexterity, sorry, it's proficiency. If your proficiency is low, then you are going to get hit in the head with a chalk. That's old school punishment right there. Never get away with that these days, I can tell you that much. So here we go, now it's time to discuss. Yeah, so basically it's telling us it's too early just to head into the palace at this point. We need to prepare for the palace. So that means we're going to have to go out and we're going to have to get... My apologies. We're going to have to get the last piece of the puzzle, because we know how to get the weapons, we know how to get the armor, but we need to know where we can get the the HP and SP restoring items, the medicine. So we're going to be going to the doctor. Sorry, we're going to be going to the doctor in order to find out if we can get this stuff or not. What business?
Let's go.
So yeah, here we go. So now we're going to be going to the doctor's surgery, which luckily just happens to be right next to where we live. So we're going to talk to the doctor and we're going to try and get some medication off her. So yeah, here we go. And away we go. So yeah, it's not hard to find. Basically, once you found it the first time, you have to find it yourself the first time, but then the second time when you go to that place again, it then becomes a quick... on your map, it then becomes like a warp point, so you can just go there whenever you need to go there.
Oh.
Really quick. Languid Doctor. At the belong. Oh, you're rude. I have a chronic disease.
Please head to the exam room.
So yeah, we're going to be heading to the exam room. I actually really like the voice of the doctor here.
Really?
I think it suits her character really well. It's a shame that they don't really do a whole lot with her in terms of voice acting. They just don't do a whole lot with it. Whichever. Give me whatever. I don't care. Sorry about that. Fucking hell. Throat feels like ass. I am. I seriously. I've been sick for about a week. Oh, the room's true. Best to be. Best to just go for it.
Really?
Ah, she's gonna prescribe us our medication. So yes, just going to be recovering health for now. Initially, you get a small selection with which only restore a little bit of health. But once you get her social link up to max, you get all the best like health recovery items and stuff. So that is useful, very useful.
That's fine, I guess.
It's not my problem. Will be if I get caught though, won't it?
Okay.
So here we go.
Which one?
So yeah, the top one recovers 50 HP to one ally, 100 HP to one ally.
Here you go.
That cures burn, freeze, and shock.
Should work. Thanks.
Get those.
You want
This is useful. Rage, despair, confuse. Dizzy, forget, and sleep for that one. That revives one ally with heart 50 HP. Restores 50 HP to all allies, but that can only be used in a safe room. And so this is pretty much the selection that you get up to this point. Stuff, obviously, as you go through the game and you do her social link more and more, you get more and more health items. And this is pretty much the start of the sorry. This is the start of the social link, because we listen in to the conversation that these two are having, this man and the doctor, the good doctor. And they're talking about, and basically what he's talking about here is the fact that the rumours going around that she has experimental drugs which can sorry, fuck. Which can recover more, HP and stuff. So that's pretty much the whole thing, which lures us, gets us into the social link, hearing rumours of this like miracle drug that she's, all these miracle drugs that she's kind of working on in her spare time. I know it's night. We're in there a while.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, the next time we talk to her, we'll be speaking about the trying to get her to give us the experimental medicine that can heal us a bit better. So that'll be their next port of call. Oh, here we go. Sorry. We haven't done the guns and stuff yet, the weapons and armor stuff. This is what is happening now. So yeah, we're going to be going with Ryuji tomorrow. Sorry, we're going to be going with Ryuji tomorrow to this place in the center of town, and we're going to be getting us some. We won't be buying anything probably, but I'll be showing off. We'll see where we can buy weapons, melee weapons, guns, and armor. Time to get to sleep. Nice and quiet. So anyway, here we are. Next day, and we're going to be talking to Ryuji now. and so he's going to be taking us over to the main Shibuya shopping district. Oh, this thing here is actually pretty interesting. Basically, this guy is also a social link. He's a politician who talks a bunch of, who stands here and talks, trying to get people to listen to his cause. If you talk to him and max out the social link with him, he'll improve your bargaining abilities with the shadows, so that you can get more personas more easily. Sorry. So yeah, it's pretty useful to do. I didn't really know about it my first playthrough, so I didn't bother with it, and I did just fine. But you could always do with, you could always do with a bit more help. So we will see what happens. Time to talk to the manager. You gonna give us some food here? You get what the fuck am I talking about? Food. You gonna give us some money? What? I want to buy guns. What the fuck am I talking about? Ryuji, you're a dumbass. We ain't casuals.
What?
I think that's probably a lie from Ryuji. I don't think he bought shit. Fancy model gun. That always seems to be the way with Ryuji. Not as interesting as the main character. Fuck you. Some precautions first, though. Oh, of course, fine. Dude, what do you think we are? We think we're dumbasses? We hate cops. I like that little phrase there. There are some really funny answers in this game, which I kind of like. I don't use them that often, but it's cool that they're there. Adds a bit of colour to the dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, Ryuji. Oh, he's giving us 5,000 yen to buy a gun. Right, here we go. So yeah, here you can buy your melee weapons.
Okay.
Which we don't need to buy because we've already got the most powerful one. So you can buy melee weapons.
Good.
You can buy armor. You can buy guns, and you can also buy accessories, which they're usually geared towards strengthening attack power, or more ammo and that kind of shit. So it's pretty useful. I don't really use it all that much.
Okay.
And yeah, and this is where you come. Any treasure that you get from within the dungeon, this is where you come to sell it to get more money. It's something which is in pretty much any JRPG that you can possibly imagine. But yeah, there you go. That is where you go to buy your weapons when you go back to go where you go to buy your armor, and to get some of the accessories geared to more attack-based options. And also to boost defense as well. Accessories to boost defense as well. Sorry. I just love this music to death. It's so good. I love this music. God, it's so good.
Jeez.
Easily the best game soundtrack I heard last year. Easily. It's fucking fantastic. How's business? Hey, it does. I mean, if you're not keeping up with your bill payments, then I'm going to be out on my ass. No annoyances or troublesome. How do you explain me then, buddy? Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, this is pretty much the start of, not the start of his social link, but the start of leading into his social link, where you can help out at the coffee shop, and there's a reason to do it. You get some good stuff from helping out at the coffee shop.
Okay.
So yeah, once again, I think this is just another thing of let's just
Right.
push onto you the importance of Kamoshida's an asshole. You need to make the bastard
Okay.
pay. I just think it's another way to kind of really hammer that home. Not nearly necessary, but it's a nice little bit of colour, I guess. But anyway, so now because Morgana is now staying with us, we can make infiltration tools. We can make lockpicks, and we can make stethanol for start off with. Now, what the lockpick does is unlocks locked chests.
Yeah.
Weird that, I know, but yeah. Oh look, I maxed out my proficiency.
Right.
Okay.
And what the stethanol does is, if you alert guards, you can basically use that item, and it will get rid of your wanted level. It's I don't use it that much. I mean, if you're good enough at not getting spotted, then you never need to use it. There are other other items you can get as well, which you can make as well, which I really don't bother with all that much. Good morning, King Douchebag. How are you? You're a twat. Yeah, so I think at this point, this is pretty much the start of when you can. It's from this day onwards when you can go into. Sorry, when you can go into Kamoshida's palace and start to make your way towards the treasure. And this is a little reminder as well, saying that basically after you have to do this before May the 2nd. Usually you'd have to do it I think you have to do it a few days before the end date,
Okay.
because you have to send off because you have to get to the treasure, and then you have to go back. The next day you have to send the calling card, and then the day after that, then you go in. So you have to be at least a couple of days ahead. So yeah, so we could go into the dungeon if we wanted to, but we're not going to. Like I said, we've got some side stuff to do, as well as some social link stuff to do and preparation to do before we can finally head into the dungeon proper. No point in lying. Oh, fuck you too, bitch. I'm gonna come in here no matter what. Yeah, I'm not welcome here. Fuck. Right, yeah, so from here, from the library, basically you can get books. The books are used to up your social stats. So, like, you can get more knowledgeable from reading that. Get more guts from reading the Pirate Legend book. So there you go. You might have also noticed that there's Makoto sitting at the table there. She will come into play a lot later on.
Oh.
So here we go. These are the part-time jobs. There are various ones that you can do, like there's the convenience store, which gives different daily rates, and they also improve various attributes. So if you go to the flower shop,
Okay.
you improve your kindness, That's the only one I can remember at the moment. The rest are basically... but they all do, like... Sorry. Fuck my throat. But anyway, they all do different attributes. They all up different attributes, so... Depending on what you want to do... It all depends on what you want to do. On what stats you want to up. Depending on which job you do. And there are also certain jobs that you need to take in order to do some social links. Like the politician, you need to be at one of the diners at night in order to continue to start up his social link.
What would you like?
And from the flower shop, what you can also buy is you can buy nutrients. No. What bionutrients are is basically they are for feeding plants. The more you take care of the plant that you have in your room, the more your kindness goes up by. And you also have other nutrients that you can apply to the plants as well. So here's the second-hand store. You can get a CRT television here from here, which is useful for finding out more information while you're about the wider world from up in your room. You can also get a games console later, which is useful for getting certain social links done. It also has a DVD player thrown in, so you can start watching, renting DVDs, and they improve your attributes as well. It's all about improving your attributes and getting social links done. So we've got 14 days to go.
Oh.
I want that room of medicine. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Please, I beg you. Fine. Okay, so we're going to be heading into the exam room and we're going to be talking to Takemi and starting the social link proper. Oh god, she's locked the door.
What are you trying to do?
Huh? Yeah, I was going to say there's a big window in the door. She probably could see us from a mile off. We are not the most stealthy of motherfuckers. School stuff? I want it for school stuff, like revising and shit.
Huh?
It's for studying. Oh, for your entrance exams. Hey, you know, well, I don't care about your advice. Just give me the drugs, lady.
Take care.
Fuck. I don't like energy drinks. Am I annoying? Am I really? By the way, she's not kidding with that. The later medicines are ridiculously expensive before you get the last social link, which until you max out a social link, which reduces them by half. But even then, it's still really expensive. So yeah, now she wants us to be her little guinea pig. Oh dear. This is not going to go well, is it? So yeah, we're going to be participating in clinical trials, and this is the start of our social link with Takemi. Looks like blood in that glass. Doesn't look particularly appetizing. I do love her kind of
Did you change your mind?
dry and sarcastic sense of humor. It works really well. Alright. I'm fine. Bottoms up. Let's go. Oh shit. Shit. I love the wide-eyed look there. Uh-oh. Wow, we're doing alright. I'm not dead yet. Oh shit. Ha! I get it, because we're playing a game. So here we finally get some voice acting from what I remember. This is all voice
Good
acted.
evening.
Yes.
Do you remember anything from the moment you took the medicine until now?
Did you do something?
By the look in your eyes.
I've been out for a while.
You
I hope
briefly woke
you
from your
didn't do
coma,
anything
but
to me.
You were completely dazed during the entire examination. You eventually lost consciousness and fell back asleep.
Okay.
Are you out of your mind? Only an idiot would have drank that.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Fine.
It does kind of,
By the way, the reason
yeah,
you
it
lost
does kind
consciousness
of,
is because the taste. It produces a foul smell when it mixes with gastric juices, similar to surströmming.
Okay.
Oh well.
Am I supposed to
All
understand
matters
that?
is thanks to you, I was able to get some good data. Okay, it's my turn to make good on my part of the deal. That's why I waited until you woke up.
Like I said, I really like her voice. I think her
I don't want
voice
the
is
general
really
public
suited
know
to her
about my
character.
original medicines. So you're strictly prohibited from disclosing what happens here to anyone. Understood?
Of course.
Then it's a deal. As long as you come here for it, I'll give you the medicine at a good price whenever you want. I may even add additional selections in time. I look forward to your
Yep, that
continued
is a code for do Takemi's social link, for fuck's sake. But yeah, that's the start of a social link. We've gone up to rank number 1. Yeah, her social link is, as I say, it proves invaluable because of the fact, you know, of getting high-end HP restoring items over the course of the game. And also getting accessories which can restore your, sorry. Also getting accessories which can restore SP, which is incredibly fucking useful. It's one of the things that I don't like about this game, compared to Forgotten, because in Forgotten, you could just buy SP restoring items whenever you wanted. Here you've got 2 options. You can make coffee or curry at the coffee shop, or you can buy the accessories which restore a certain amount of SP per turn. The max I think is 7 SP per turn, which is pretty good. But yeah, we've got more stuff to buy now,
So,
which is useful.
when can you come back for the next clinical trial? Oh. You don't remember that part either? Well, I was saying that teenage test subjects are quite valuable in the medical research industry. So I'll
Okay.
provide you the medicine for your entrance exams, and in exchange, you'll be my guinea pig. I have to perfect this medicine. If you're able to move now, you can go home.
Oh, thank you so
Alright.
much.
Take
After
care.
almost killing
Bye.
me with your concoction. Yeah, and every time you do this, your guts increases, which is incredibly useful. Yeah, I just need to... just the kindness and the guts to go, 1 level each, and we're going to be at 100% maxed. Which is incredible, which, you know, is good. But anyway, since we're playing New Game Plus as well, what also happens is that the... if you max out a social link in a previous playthrough... Fuck you. Anyway, if you maxed out a social link from a previous... Then when you start the social link up properly in this playthrough, then you immediately get all the perks from the maxed out social link. So now we've got every single item available to us right from the start, which is incredibly useful. So we've got the clothes, we've got some, this is all, yeah, so we got that's all downloadable content. Different costumes, plus I got Izanagi to be able to get, I have got the ability to purchase Izanagi from Igor, so that's really fucking useful, because he's a really powerful persona. He was not in this game originally, he's not in this game, he was the main character's persona in Persona Forgotten.
That's incredible.
And now we're cleaning up our room. Basically, once you've cleaned up your room, you'll be able to do stuff in the game. Yeah, you clean up the books, you'll be able to get a book to read. You can clean up you can water your plant now to, sorry, up your kindness. God, my throat's going. And finally, you can also do some, like, pull-ups in the room as well if you want to, so you can exercise, and that improves, I think, dexterity, if you need to. But anyway, that's it for this part of Persona 5. Join me next time when we'll be doing more side quest and social link stuff. And who knows, we might start to head into the dungeon by the end of the next part. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. See you next time.